Little conversation video that we're gonna have about Lenovo and Motorola. The marriage is working out. Moto Z has taken Moto Maker to the next level. Now let's talk about the phone itself. Now Verizon is gonna have exclusive rights to it with their Droid line, but they're gonna be a unlocked version from Motorola, and it's gonna be on Moto Maker. You're getting a Snapdragon 820. You're getting a 21 megapixel camera. You're getting a pins in the back to connect the modules. You're getting 4 gigs of RAM, which I knew it had to have 4 gigs of RAM and better. And you're getting the mods. Now, you're getting a speaker mod from JBL that attach to the back of your phone, and it just looks awesome. It is 2 dual speakers in the back that's going to give off probably the best sound any smartphone has ever had. Let's take a look. What's exciting is that you still got the Moto Maker features where you can have a bamboo back, you can have a leather back, you can have all these different color backs that you can make on Moto Maker. But the great part of it is that you can interchange all these backs. You don't have to make your phone and stay with the color of your phone. Interchangeable backs. You're gonna pick one back, you might pick a couple more as backup, and you can have that leather for today and you can have that wood for tomorrow. Let's check that out. Exciting parts, because there's going to be so many mods for the new Moto Z. I'm so excited because for myself as a network marketer, helping people fight heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, I need to do presentations. So sometimes you gotta do presentations on the go. Sometimes you whip out your smartphone and hey, you gotta do the best you can with the smartphone. Sometimes the smartphone that you're using is not loud enough. That's when those JBL mod is going to come into effect. Or you could do something even better. You can put on that projection mod. That projection mod, I'll be able to project what's on my phone, which is video, whatever it is, and project it on somebody's wall. That's going to look major hot. That's going to be the presentation of presentations. So no longer you're going to have 3 people trying to look at one 5.5 inch screen, which the Moto Z is going to have a 5.5 inch screen. You can project it on a wall. That is excellent. Let's take a look at that. That's probably the most exciting part of the announcement for me as a network marketer, so I'll be able to do my presentations. Let's take a look. Is going because the Moto G is hot. The Moto Z is even hotter. Now there's 2 versions of the Moto Z. You're getting a regular version with, you know, pretty much everything, but without that hardcore screen and without the mods. So there's going to be the Moto Z Force. That's going to be the one that's going to be packing that you'll be able to attach the mods. I'm really excited about that. Motorola, Lenovo, and Google is involved in this. They're taking this to the next level when it comes to Moto Maker. And they're going to give, there haven't been a phone that has come out and thought of something like this. Now, they removed the 3.5mm jack, and it's going to be USB Type-C. So those USB Type-C headphones are coming. They're coming. So right now you may have to deal with Bluetooth, but that's okay because most of us has been dealing with Bluetooth from the get-go already. So Motorola and Lenovo has reinvented the smartphone. Now the smartphone is complete. Project Era has just been killed by Motorola. I'm excited.
We want to change the status quo of the smartphone industry with Moto Mods.
There's been nothing since the iPhone that has been really exciting.
This is game-changing to the mobile industry.
Everything that you see in this device has been built from ground up in a completely different way.
It's really something that is completely new. It's not yet another feature in a phone that maybe you'll use. It's the possibility of having a platform where you can choose the functionality that you want to carry around with you daily.
I would say nobody has done this at all because it's so hard.
You should get on board and partner with us because it's going to be great.